Hello and welcome to Mr. Wiley Teaches Math. Today we're going to talk about integers and writing them in standard form. First thing that we need to know is that there's two different types of signs. Signs that are attached to the number, or signs of quality that tell us if it's a positive or negative. And there's also signs of operation, our multiplication, our addition, our subtraction, our division. So we need to keep in mind that there's two different types of signs going on. When we're writing in standard form, we're always going to write the sign of operation. That's never going to disappear. But to keep things clean and to write as little as possible, we're sometimes going to get rid of the brackets and the sign of quality. So in this first one, positive 6 multiplied by negative 5, we're always going to write the sign of operation, but we might get rid of the sign of quality. In this case, we would just write 6 times negative 5. We're never going to have signs directly against each other, so in this case I need to put the brackets along it to keep the negative separated from the multiplication. But in this case, addition, positive number, we're going to get rid of the positive symbol. So we know that 6 times 5 is 30. Now we have a positive, even though it's not written, and a negative, so our answer is going to be negative 30. So negative 4 plus positive 7, I could rewrite this as negative 4 plus 7. So negative 4 plus 7 gives me an answer of positive 3. Think back to our number line. I'm at negative 4 and I go up 7. So positive 12 divided by negative 6, I could simply write that as 12 divided by negative 6. 12 divided by 6 is 2. I have a positive and a negative, so my answer is negative. So negative 10, and I could just write this as, because this is the same as adding plus 4, I could just write this as plus 4. So negative 10 plus 4 gives me an answer of negative 6. And that happened because I changed this to addition, I changed this to positive. Positive 8 plus 7 plus positive 7, I could just write as 8 plus 7, which is 15. Negative 40 divided by positive 4. In standard form, I'd write that as negative 40 divided by 4. 40 divided by 4 is 10. I have a negative and a positive, so my answer is negative. Negative 2, subtract positive 4. In standard form, I'd write this as 2 plus negative 4. I could even write this as 2 subtract 4, which give me the same answer of negative 2. Negative 20, subtract positive 8. I could write this as negative 20 plus negative 8. Gives me an answer of negative 28. That's because I switched the signs again. That became negative 8 instead of positive 8. So you're going to come across questions that simply say simplify. We have to think about what is this actually saying. So this is saying negative 8 subtract negative 9. So negative 8 plus positive 9 gives me an answer of positive 1. Standard form, I'll get rid of the sign of quality. I just write an answer of 1. Negative 2 multiplied by 8 or by positive 8, we can think of it as, gives me an answer of negative 16 because the signs are different. Negative 4 times negative 3 gives me an answer of 12 or positive 12 because the signs were the same. Negative 40 plus 50 gives me an answer of positive 10. I'm at negative 40 and I get 50 positives. Positive 10 divided by negative 2 gives me an answer of negative 5. And negative 20 plus positive 5, or negative 20 subtract negative 5, gives me an answer of negative 15. So as we write in standard form, we're going to remember the difference between signs of operation and signs of quality, positives and negatives. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check the class website for additional examples, the handout, and assignments.